Hello everybody, this is Llodg, and today I wanted to talk about some of the games that are coming out in 2025 that I am really excited for. I won't talk about every game that's coming out this year because some of them are just less interesting to me, and let me know what games you're excited for that are coming out, and let's get into the list. I'm not the biggest Trails fan in the world, but I absolutely love the Trails in the Sky games, and I'm really hoping that the remake of the first Trails in the Sky game can recapture the feeling of the original, but also add in something new. Like, we've already seen some of the cutscenes in the trailers, and in my opinion they just add on to what the original PSP game's vision was, and that just makes me so excited to see this game in 3D and with English voice acting. Though it will be a little weird to hear the new voices when I'm so used to the battle quotes of the original. I'm also expecting they'll add in some stuff from the newer games to try and tie them into this one more, but since the only game other than the Sky games I've played so far is the first Cold Steel, I have no idea what they could do. I know this year there will also be an Ys vs Trails game, and I think Daybreak too. The Ys game looks interesting, but I'm not the biggest fan of fighting games, and I have such a long time to go until I even get to the first Daybreak, so I'm mostly looking forward to the Sky remake out of the whole series this year. I haven't played too many Tales of games, but I have heard that Tales of Graces F is one of the best Tales games, especially its combat. I've also been really wanting to play another Tales game in general, so this remaster comes out at a perfect time. This is the first of the 30th anniversary remaster project games, where Namco will remaster some Tales of games, and I'm hoping this one is well done so we get a lot more that are great. Like, I'd love to finally be able to play Abyss and the two Xillia games, but for now I'm just so excited for Graces F. I love Doom Eternal, and Doom the Dark Ages seems to look just as good. I think it's a prequel to the other two newer Doom games, but I'm not 100% sure. It at least doesn't have all the super fancy technology that Eternal had, but it also has mechs, so I'm not sure. Honestly, as long as the gameplay is great, I'll be happy. I'm also hoping that the music is as good as Eternal's, but with Mick Gordon being gone, I'm not sure. But I'll go in without any high expectations. I love Metroid and especially Prime. It's taken a really long time to get an actual release here, but we're finally here. Hopefully Metroid Prime 4 Beyond actually comes out this year. Prime 4 also finally shows off Silex as the main antagonist, which has been someone that's been teased in so many Metroid games, so I'm happy they seem to finally be following that and not just completely forgetting about him. I'm also hoping that we can get Prime 2 and 3 on Switch. Whether they be basically straight ports or a remastered version like Prime 1 would be cool. I just don't have to break out my Wii U to play them. This one was a little weird for me to put on this list since I've already played Xenoblade Chronicles X on the Wii U, but I've been wanting to replay X for a while and was hoping they'd port it to Switch. They have updated the graphics a little bit, the character models are a little bit different, though if you don't see them side by side, I think it's extremely hard to even notice that there's any difference. I always thought they'd just do a straight port of X and then do a sequel, but it seems like we're getting extra story content with this, and so far, without really any spoilers, it seems to be kinda doing the stuff I thought a sequel could do, but we honestly just don't know, so I'm happy that we're finally getting at least some more story content with X. Though I'll mostly be doing all the side quests, because those are really good. Other than Claire Obscure Expedition 33 being a really weird name, I'm still pretty excited for it. Honestly, from seeing some of the cinematics for this game, I wasn't too excited for it until I saw that it had turn-based combat. I'm pretty sure it's the company's first project, so while I don't have super unrealistic expectations for this game, I'm still hoping it'll have a fun and engaging story with a good turn-based battle system, but we'll have to see. But with how many great first developer games we got last year, I'm really hoping we get a great one here. Last year I played the first Gears of War game and really enjoyed it. I decided to play it since Gears of War was getting a new game with E-Day, and wanted to see what the series was all about, and now I'm fairly excited for this new entry. All that I know about it is that it's a prequel that takes place at the very start of the war, but other than that I don't know too much. Maybe it'll show us how Marcus got thrown into prison at the start of the first game. I have been waiting for Lost Soul Aside for basically a decade at this point. I've made a couple videos on it over the years, but I'm just so happy that's finally coming out this year. I'm really hoping this one can meet my expectations and be another great action game. Hopefully it's more like DMC or Bayonetta than the Souls games, but we'll see. I'm sure there was another game, but I just can't remember it. Oh well, it probably wasn't that important. I'm sure there'll be a lot more announced this year, especially since the Switch 2 is supposed to be announced in the next 3 months or something. So I'm sure there could be a whole lot more to look forward to that we just simply don't know about. But even without those, I'm really looking forward to all the games that are coming out this year. I know I didn't talk about everything, but I wanted to highlight what I was most excited for this year. Let me know what games you're excited for, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a good day, and goodbye.